I just
Now
woke.
I got the fire in the house.
How
It's gonna
are
burn. It's
you?
gonna burn. It's gonna burn.
How are you?
I am great. You don't know how much it is to meet, finally meet. Yes, I jumped on
I'm
your live. I was in the car and I was like, I saw you there and I always see you on. You see me pop up here and there. But I was like, you and I need to talk. Oop.
yes. Yes, we do.
And, you know, you hit like a vein in the heart with that thing you put out there. Over 200,000 plus views on that video. What
True.
has what has it done for you, Rachel? Tell me what. In fact, I
Um
want you to tell people about you, and if be Rachel.
yep.
Don't change that.
Uh well, I am honestly I am trying to get through school. I have been trying to get through school. I'm 49 years old. Um I am trying to get through post-secondary education. And I have attempted many times throughout the years. Um, and I just financially, it's very difficult. I'm in Canada. We have student loans, but they pay for your education portion, but not for your living expenses. And I have mental health issues, so I do have disabilities. I have panic disorder, which means it makes it very difficult to focus, and it makes it very difficult. I panic, like, um, and I received an eviction notice because I was falling behind on my rent. And, in order to go to school, you have to have a place to live, right? And so the panic snowballed. I'm not able to keep jobs very well right now. And even with my schooling, it's very difficult to work while I'm in school. My program is so heavy and intense. I'm in registered massage therapy. And I have 20 more months to go. And so it's very intense, and I don't have the ability to work a whole lot while I'm in school because I have to study. Like, the studying is intense, and it's every day, and it's a lot. And when I got my eviction notice, because I have panic disorder, it made me panic, and it made me um I failed my last three tests. My marks were in the 90s to 100s. Before that, my marks were like the best in the class. I was doing really well, and I was enjoying the program. I had been in it for 4 months. My grades, like I say, were impeccable. But when the threat of homelessness comes in, then school I'm not able to focus on school when I'm scared about becoming homeless. So it's a cycle. I was first homeless at 16. Experienced a lot of abuse uh, in my home growing up, a lot of homelessness, and it's just, you know, there are times where it kind of repeats itself. This cycle of poverty is very difficult to break. I have worked multiple jobs in my life, but I've just found it very difficult. They're all minimum wage jobs, or all like, um, and my goal has always been to finish school, you know, to be able to give myself, like, just to be able to pay my bills. I don't have to be rich. Like, I just want to pay my bills every month, like afford food, afford rent, afford hydro, like internet, basic things, like not, you know, anything extravagant. But it's been tough. It's been really tough. It's been tough. So,
I'm going to say this to the audience. Rachel, she put out a very strong video. It's in my bio. You guys can go back and take a look at it. And, people have a tendency of falling on hard times. Um, Even myself, I've had businesses, went way up there. I've built a business over 18, 19 million. And, I started a business for nothing and built it up. And one day, I was like crashing. What I mean by that is everything, life, everything just kind of like came falling down. And I just went from up here to like right away. It's like you hit a
Yep.
wall. So and even now after that, I'm literally rebuilding myself. So when I saw your video, for someone want to become a doctor and doing all the things that you're doing to try to get there, and like I said, when you have mental issues and all these things that falls in, we all can hit a wall. People are going to criticize. People are going to always have to criticize because they don't know how to walk in your shoe.
Yeah.
None of them knows that.
Yep.
And if they don't, I'm going to put it. I'm going to be putting up this video
Hmm.
shortly on my channel,
Yeah.
and I have a Patreon that is set up there to help Rachel, excuse me, and if you want to go in there and donate, the money's going to go to her to help her get through school for the next year. And I'm going to make sure this video hit a lot of people. But sometimes we all hit rock bottom. And when you hit rock bottom, you end up doing stupid things and silly things in life. And there's no excuse for it, but that's what sometimes you have to do. You have to do what you do. The things you do is to survive.
Yep.
And when survival mode kicks in, no matter what, who, or whatever, you go into survival mode. Even when you hit bottom. So,
Yeah.
You hit me really, really hard with the video. And I'm sure many other people out there
I
also got
received a
hit.
lot of I did receive kindness as well. There's people that are very, very mean and cruel, and we know that people, tend to be cruel, and especially when they don't understand things. But I did receive, you know, some nice messages as well, some really kind
Hmm.
people reached out to me as well, like like yourself, like others, like a lot of you know just I don't know, I just received kindness as well, and so that gives me hope that it's not all hopeless, it's not necessarily the end of everything.
It isn't. It isn't.
Sometimes it feels like it, but I'm still breathing, I'm still alive, so it's not the end.
That right there, you just said it. You're still breathing. I was talking to another lady this morning in another town from where I am. She was in
Mm-hmm.
bed. She just lost her mom. She just buried her mom. She feel like the world is coming down. Everybody's telling her that she's fine, but she's completely drained. And in fact, I'm going to download the video and put it back up there. It's in Swedish and English. It was going back and forth. But the fact here was that after spending a few minutes with her, over like 20 minutes on the social media like that,
Yep.
she really got it. I said, you know what? I guarantee you the sun is shining out the window right now. And she never looked. She said she'd never looked all day. She got up and she walked to the door and looked and pulled her curtain. She's like, you're right. I said, that's right. The sun shines where you are. And you didn't even know that. But the fact that I said, just take that second and breathe and take a look. It's not the end of the world. That means that you're still alive.
Yep.
You're going to do what you need to do to get out of the situation you are in and
Yep.
refine yourself. You're going to go. I'm not saying it's going to get better today or tomorrow, but if we can find people out there willing enough just to help a tiny bit, I
Yep.
will see to it, make sure this money goes to you to help you for the next 12
Thank
months or
you.
whatever it may be to get you going. And that's why I really wanted you to meet you online, and I want to authentical this conversation, Not people seeing that I reposted your video just to repost it. No,
Yeah.
I repost it because I want people to understand. But at the same time, I want you to come on my channel and put it up there
Yeah.
together. And we combine that together, showing people that you are real and you're a human being like anybody else.
Yep.
Because by you and reaching that other side of being getting that doctorate of saying, listen, I'm ready. Think about all the people you can help down the road.
I know that's what I want to do. Like that I love helping people. I love doing good things. Like that's why we're here in the world. I think that's the only reason. Like I have a very strong belief that is the only reason from the moment of our birth to our death, we are here to use our gifts and abilities for other people. Whatever we've been given, that's how, we use that to help other people, and then in turn other people are going to help us, and that's the way it works. And so if we're not living like that, if we're only living for ourselves, what's the point? If we're here,
And
what's
that's
the
what
point?
that's what I saw. I said, I see a person that was hurting, but when a person hurts, you stretch a hand out. You put your hand out and say, "How can I help you?" It may not be emotional. It could be whatever it may be, but just to
Yep.
lend a hand and say,
Yep.
"You know what? You're still alive." This. If we all can just chip in a little here, a little there, just that alone will take you to that end of the road.
Yep.
Nobody's asking you to repay it, but just repay it by helping or down the road.
Yep.
Because guess what? You can give a lot of years of good back to the community.
Yep.
And I hope that this community that's going to see this and just stretch a hand out. Just like you thank you for the roses. Just like they're giving the roses, I
Yeah.
want you guys to go to the Patreon. It's in my bio. Just donate whatever you choose. But in fact, subscribe to it. If you subscribe to my page, that money goes to her. And that's what I want people to see these videos. And I'm going to reboot this video to reach hopefully 500,000 people out there to say, listen, give $1, whatever it may be, just to help you get through the year. And I will see to it that this money comes back to you.
Thank you, Donovan. And I will work hard and I will pay it forward, and my grades will be good, and I will I have accountability. Like I feel like, when people help me, I'm accountable to them as well. And, my grades are, when I'm doing mentally well and when I have stability, my grades are through the roof. My grades up until I
Excellent.
was facing homelessness, my grades were 90s to 100s. My grades were impeccable. And so, I do have that ability. And so, I don't know. I just always, however, I can use my life to benefit the lives of others. That's what I believe I'm here for. That's the only reason why we're here. That's
That's
all.
right.
That's
And
it.
Dawn, that's sending all the roses. The roses are great, excellent. But I would love for you to share this page when I post it, and let people know that donate to the Patreon. We'll set it up. We'll help her. I want you people to help me help her get to the other end of becoming a doctor. It's important. Forget about what's there. People make mistakes. People will do it. So what? If you don't like it, tough. That's your problem. But if you want to help her, help by putting something on the Patreon and subscribe to the Patreon for the next 12 months, and I will help her get there. This video will go up on my channel, and we'll see to it that people help you.
Thank you, Donovan. I
You are
appreciate that.
most welcome.
That's awesome. I feel
Well,
good. Today's a good day. Today's a good day.
it's let's hope that this will be a great day. Um, it's cold here, like it's there in
It's
Canada.
cold here. I feel that. It is
But
cold
you
here.
know, my heart really go out to you,
Oh,
and I hope that this message will reach people
thank you,
and do
Donovan.
something very well for you.
That's awesome.
And
Thank you so much.
don't stop being Rachel,
Okay, I won't.
because I know you're a little fire. I see you.
I'm kind of feisty.
Yeah, well, you know, you don't need to change because of that. But I think that's what makes you. You put up a defense shield and
I
to
know.
protect you're protecting yourself, and I understand that. I do understand that, but you know, and I'm not telling you to pull it down either because I don't think you should bow to anyone. But you know, but be strong, and there are people out there that sees and feels it for you and wants to help you. So just
Yes.
like I said, go to
I
the Patreon, people. It's right in my bio. Please, I ask you, see to it. You can donate from $2.50 on the Patreon and upward and choose for 12 months or whatever it may be, and it will go to her.
thank you.
Sending you a big kiss and
Thank you,
be
Donovan. You
strong.
too. Thank
All
you.
right.
Bye. Have a good day.
You too. Cheers.
Bye. You too. Bye.
Thanks, everybody. I'm shutting down. I really enjoy that. I've been wanting to do that talk with her and get the word out there. So I appreciate you all. Love you all. And again, as I said, please go to my Patreon. I'm going to shut this off now so I can download it and repost it back to my live. Have a good day, people, and talk to you soon.